Improvisation is really just spontaneous and creative movement, and this is important that the students have an opportunity just to move without really having to think or concentrate too much about what they're doing. We're going to have a game of Busy City this morning, but it's a little bit different. As you're moving around the space in the busy city, each time you pass somebody, you want to be able to greet them and say hello. Now, normal people would go, hi, but you have to take the words out and only use an action. So it has to be something that I would identify as saying hello.
Like this?
You could do some sort of bow.
I could do that.
You could do little twinkly fingers. You could do a curtsy. So you're taking all of this away and just using your body. So it must be done in silence. Remember, in Busy City, you're trying to find those spaces where there's nobody. This time in your greeting, you're going to be a character, and I have chosen the story of Alice in Wonderland because we are mostly familiar. Your character might be the White Rabbit, so you might say hello with ears. Your character might be the Sleepy Dormouse, so you might need to go down onto a low level, and you might have a very sleepy hello. Your character might be the Queen of Hearts. She's quite loud, off with your head. So your greeting might be quite rough and strong movements. Good, I can see what characters you are already. I like the way people are using different levels for their characters. Choreographic devices are the tools that a choreographer would use to create a piece of dance. A sequence is the linking together of a series of movements. You're going to choose a sporting movement. You noticed in Get Your Head in the Game, we did bounce a ball, up, down, bounce a ball, together, shoot a goal. You're going to create your own 8 counts. It can be any sport that you like. You could decide to slam dunk if you decided it was basketball. Netball. So it could be something with your ball. Dodge, 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 dodge. Now, the trick is you can't tell another group what your sport is. We need to be able to see from your movement what sport it is. In your dance, you also need to use all of those elements that we spoke about.
What movements? So maybe we could be like we're drifting the ball, so we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, do you want to try that together? Okay, no, but you have to have a cannon. So have it like I hop down and then you do it and then I do it. Okay, so ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then we all get up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that good? Yeah.
Starting positions and go. And finish. And what sporting moment was it? Taylor?
Hockey?
It was hockey, good. And tell me, Daniel, over this side, can you tell me, was there any of those elements of dance that we're looking for?
It had repetition.
It did have repetition. Can you remember where the repetition was?
At the start when Brooke and Jasmine got up and did some moves, and then Jaden got up and did some moves.
Exactly, yep. It had 2 people doing the moves and then 1 person did it. Very good. Year 4s, can you identify what choreographic devices were just used in that piece of task work? And Adam?
They used the high and low movement, and they also used like repetition, and then they used like when a cannon, when one person 2 people did it and then the one person did it.
That's excellent, Adam. Very good. And they did do that contrast of movement. 2 were down, 1 was up, and then they swapped over. That was very good. Excellent.